Hey homies, it's Julian, and it is not Wednesday on AmbiguiT, it's Thursday, but here I am with a video, and the topic that I'm going to be talking about today is media that I found to be helpful while transitioning, and that I continue to find helpful today, so let's get to it. The main social media that I found helpful while transitioning was definitely YouTube, because I was able to see videographic proof that it is possible for someone to transition. Skylar K11 was probably the most helpful guy on YouTube for me. He started medically transitioning in, I believe, early 2009, and I was looking up his videos in, I would say, 2010, so I was able to see a year of his physical transition, and I believe he got top surgery a year after he started testosterone, so that was really cool to see that he was on testosterone, and then he wanted to medically transition further by going to get top surgery, which I thought was so cool to see, because I had heard people use the term sex change before, but I didn't realize that it was actually gender reassignment surgery, and that this was a surgery that some trans people feel that they need to have in order to be as comfortable as they can be in their own bodies. YouTube allowed me to see that it's completely possible to transition, not only in the way of accepting your trans identity, but also medically, as I stated before. The other website that I found so helpful in other ways, but it gave me a lot more information about what it meant to be trans and all of the different kinds of gender identities that I had no idea existed for so long. I mean, I only became familiar with non-binary identities, I would say, less than a year ago, and I actually identify as a non-binary trans boy, so it helped me tremendously to figure out how I feel and how I identify. Theodore mentioned this in his video, that it's provided him with a lot of information that he wouldn't have otherwise found on any other website or any other form of social media, because there are people that actually, as you know, post their own personal updates about their transition, whether it's medical or not. I was exposed to so many more LGBTQIA+ people that I wasn't familiar with before. I mean, I had gay friends and I had bisexual friends, but I had no trans friends. So I've mentioned this before in other videos that I came out as genderqueer, and then 6 months of identifying as genderqueer, I was then going by the label FTM, and it took me like 2 years, around 2 years, of feeling somewhat comfortable with the label FTM to realize that, you know, I'm actually non-binary trans, and there's a lot more than just binary trans people. I have Theodore to thank for educating me on the non-binary community and the non-binary identity, so shout out to you, my tiny son, I love you to bits. If you're a trans individual and if you're looking for more information on trans-related topics and issues, I strongly encourage you to join Tumblr and do your research through there, because there's just a lot of really, really good information on Tumblr. Obviously do your own research outside of that, because there could be false information, but that goes for anything that you read on the internet. Also, I'm sorry, there's like construction going on this side of my house and then on the other side on the other street, so I apologize if it's like loud. I hope this video was somewhat informative, somewhat entertaining. I love you all very much. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Links are below as always, and I'll see you very, very soon. Peace. I just wanted to add a couple more shout-outs. Shout out to Elliot. I love you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to Eli for making a cover that was dedicated to me. That's so sweet. And shout out to just everybody watching this video and all of the other folks on AmbiguiT. I love you, and I miss you, and yeah, I'm happy today. Oh, I'm like 3 weeks post-op, so I'm just gonna strip. Here's my chest, 3 weeks post-op with Dr. Hugh McLean in Mississauga, Ontario. If you have any questions regarding surgery, if you have any questions regarding this video, comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, topic suggestions, please feel free to comment them below, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.